Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So there's a lot of healing going on in the connection right now, and I want to give a big shout out to our soul brother Michael for sending me the Secret Language of Animals Oracle cards. What a powerful deck to receive in Leo season, because we've got the lion on the front there, and I feel there's some real powerful animals supporting our journey and guiding us right now. Whenever you see an animal, it's a sign of what's going on around you and what you need to know. And out of the blue last week, someone emailed me and asked me about raccoons. And then someone else commented about raccoons and asked what the meaning is. And I hadn't been seeing raccoons connecting with the journey. And then me and George started watching Grimm, and there's raccoons in it all the time. So this is a huge sign that we're being protected, because raccoons protect family. And this is a sign that your soul family is protected, that your journey is protected, that your loved ones are protected and all is well. So if you've been seeing raccoons, I know a few of you have, it's a sign of protection. And the lion there is showing you that you are supported, you are safe, you are strong, you are powerful, you are brave and you are loved. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use this deck to tap into the journey, to tap into the masculines and you, the feminine. I'm going to pull a gateway oracle to see what message is coming through. And I'm going to use 3 separate tarot decks to tune into the energy. So we're going to use the amazing tarot of the Celtic fairies to tap in with the masculines. We're going to use this amazing mythic tarot to connect with the feminines, and we're going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon to tap into the journey. So let's do this then. They're already closing throat chakra and they're giving me like muffled breathing. So and I have to share this message. If you're struggling right now because you're wearing a mask and it's making you, you're breathing, it's affecting your breathing, the angels are saying make sure you're going out in nature. Make sure you're breathing in as much air as you can. So if you're wearing a mask, say if you go in a shop for 10 minutes, make sure you're having the equivalent time in nature, because it will boost your energy up. And if you're wearing a mask for a long period of time and you can't get into nature for that amount of time, breathe in the air. Okay, just go outside, breathe in the air, and the angels will replenish you. They will give you back any air that you've lost. They're very clear about that right now. They're also saying trust the journey, know that you are safe, that you are watched over by angels, and don't be dragged into any fear energy. And I feel the masculines are coping with this right now. They are going through the same things. So we have to keep our vibration high and know that we are safe. And I've just been to the shop and you can see it's affected the breathing, okay? Because when you're a spiritual being of light, air is your life force. It's who you are. Like Ralph Smart says, you're breathing in that good-ass prana, baby. So the masculines are feeling this too. So if you get this out-of-breath sensation, if you feel you can't breathe, especially when you're wearing a mask, know that you are well and safe and the universe has got you. And if you experience any breathlessness today, any throat chakras blocking up, this is connected with the collective energy, and it's also what's going on in the world, because as an empath, you pick up on all of this. So just be aware of what you're feeling, what you're observing, and what you're experiencing right now, because it's all showing you that you are safe. So let's do this then. Even just talking about it, it's took the feeling away. And whenever that happens, when I'm channeling, I know it's the right thing to say, because the angels take the feeling off after. So as soon as I've explained it, it goes. It's like when we're talking about ascension symptoms. When we go through ascension symptoms, it can feel like a struggle. But when we understand where it's coming from and that there's nothing to fear, it feels easier. It feels easier and it doesn't last as long when we realise that we are safe and protected no matter what. So let's tap in then. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the divine feminines today? What's going on with the feminines? What do we need to know for the divine masculines? Wow, look at them jump out. Amazing. Okay, let's take them out. And what do we need to know for this amazing journey? So like yesterday, I'm going to do it in 2 parts if we go over 30 minutes, because I feel there's so much information coming through right now. The angels are wanting you to know, that you are safe and loved and all is well. So I'm going to do these cards. I'm going to call these the lion cards because they've got the lion on the front there. We're going to talk about these. I may even bring in the guidebook again because they're guiding me to share as much knowledge as possible right now. And then I may do these cards on a separate reading. So let's tap in and tune in. So what's going on with the journey? Let's have a look because we've got 1 card for the journey here. Wow, we've got water. And that's a beautiful shell there. And this is powerful because as we go into the rest of the week, I'm going to do some pick-a-piles for you. And I'm going to use shells because when I was in Torquay on holiday, I picked up lots of shells. So that's really powerful that shell's there. And the shell is signifying listening and your ear chakras and awakening. Because when you put a shell to your ear, and I just happen to have one here actually. George bought me this in Torquay. It's a cancer shell. When you put the shell to your ear, you can hear things. Everyone says you can hear the sea when you put a shell to your ear. But it's about your ear chakras awakening. So on this journey, you have to be aware of everything that your senses are saying to you. The way you feel, because that's always real. The way you hear things, the way you see things, the way you smell things. Your senses as an empath and a sensitive and a psychic are on overdrive. But when you're a twin flame, you're tapped into it all. Because you feel what your masculine feels. You hear what they are communicating to you. You see with your spiritual eye messages from heaven. So you have to trust what you're observing. And this is a sign when I'm tapping in intuitively that your ear chakras are opening and aligning. And you're hearing things now that you wouldn't have been aware of before. You're hearing signs through music, messages through music from your twin, from the angels about the journey. You're overhearing conversations. So sometimes we have to listen instead of speaking. And this is why the throat chakra is being healed right now. Because sometimes we can't say what we want to say or, feel what we want to feel. We have to go with everything we're experiencing in that moment. And the shell here is showing you that when you listen, you understand and you hear the guidance from above. The message says feeling, awakening, expression, and life. And that's what water energy is all about because it taps you in with your emotions. So you may be a water sign, your masculine may be a water sign, but we're all full of water because our body is made up of water and that's who we are. So we have to know that we are a psychic being, that on this journey we become more tapped into the divine and who we are. It's part of our makeup, it's part of our psyche, that we realise who we are, we tap in, we remember. So the energy of water is always guiding us and removing obstacles along the way, helping us to flow with life. Water flows, and when we start to flow and surrender, things start to make sense. We've got feeling because we feel with our emotions, with our feelings. That's why I say to you, what you feel is real. And the awakening is when you wake up and you see and you hear and you understand. So you're going through this change right now. We've got expression for expressing yourself the way you are, being you, because you are unique and special. And life is about understanding that this life is a blessing. And this journey is a blessing, not a curse. I've seen a few comments around this morning saying it's too painful. I can't handle the pain. Well, pain heals. Pain helps you to understand. And pain helps you to see what the beauty of life is. Don't see this journey as painful or a struggle. See it as a beautiful blessing because that's what it is. An opportunity to grow and an opportunity to learn. And what triggers you heals you. So if you're getting triggered, if you're feeling negative, if you're feeling frustration, impatient, it's a sign that you have to heal. And you have to heal those things before you move into union. because you can't take those emotions into union, because that's what has to be healed to become balanced. So this is a journey of balance that you're on right now. You're finding your way to union. You're understanding that God is in charge, that you are safe, that you are healing, that you are going through growth. And this is a sign that you're listening to all the signs along the way. And if you're healing, your twin's healing. If your twin's healing, you're healing, because you're perfect mirrors of each other. So if something's hurting you, if something's affecting you, it's affecting your twin. So you have to trust this journey. So let's look at the masculines then. Wow, look at this. We've got the orange-bellied parrot, radiance, expression, communication, and acceleration. So the parrot here speaks, okay? Parrots speak. Sometimes they can't stop talking and they speak repetitively. They pick up what you say. So this is also a sign that sometimes the masculines speak words because they've picked it up from somewhere else, or they've picked it up from society. The same things they've always done. So this is also a sign for you to listen to the noise behind the noise, to listen to the message within the message, to listen to the subtweet within the tweet, okay? This is about you understanding that sometimes your masculines say things that aren't real, okay? Or that they don't really understand. They say things because it's easier. It's easier to lie, or it's easier to hide the true feelings. Being like a parrot, communicating what they've always done. But what they're doing now is they're learning to move away from the crowd, to tap out of the matrix and tap into the divine. And I know this is deep, and there's some real deep messages coming through over the last few days, but the masculines are healing, and they're growing, and they're understanding. And everyone's been saying to me lately, do you feel the heat? You know, can you feel the heat coming from the twins? Yes. Why? Because they are ascending, they're awakening, they're evolving, they're understanding their truth, and it's creating heat, because the heat is between the two of you. The heat is on. Things are revving up right now. Things are moving forward. There's a lot of change happening. And this is saying to you, your masculine is becoming accelerated in their growth and learning. Things are speeding up. So they are starting to express themselves differently. Maybe you've noticed a change in your twin. If you see them in the physical, they may be feeling more radiant than normal. They're emanating this light, and it's creating this heat between the two of you. So you're feeling the heat because you know that your masculine is being guided to take action, and that's fire energy. So when fire energy comes in, it brings with it passion. It brings with it purpose. It brings with it action. So the masculines are feeling the heat because they know they need to make a change, and it's accelerated movement, leading to communication. And this won't just be the communication they've always done, where you feel like you're going round in circles. They're saying the same thing over again. It's not getting anywhere. It's fear-based. They're giving me fear. Thank you, this fear energy. It's going to be from their heart and soul. They want to communicate with you about what they're going through. And they're experiencing this now, and they are communicating with you on another level. And this is why you've got the shell here. Listen. It's not just about the things you hear or the things you see. It's about what's underneath the words and the emotion. It's about what's behind the scenes. It's about seeing through the lies and the illusion and understanding the truth. That your masculine's higher self is always communicating with you, sharing what they're going through. And whether you feel it or you sense it, you know it or you hear it, you are understanding it because you're tapping into who they are. So this parrot is showing you that they are starting to communicate freely about who they are. And we've got the eagle. So I love that there's these birds flowing in, because birds signify freedom. And eagles are powerful birds of prey. They signify manifestation. They signify creation. But they also signify power, vision, freedom, authority, inspiration. And if you've been seeing the number 777 along with an eagle, this is a sign of things to come. that you're manifesting your dreams. And where this fits into your journey, because your masculine's got the eagle, it's showing you that they are beginning to manifest their dreams, that they are raising their vibration, that they are moving forward towards their freedom, and they're creating their dreams. They're becoming clear. And yesterday, the message was in two parts. We spoke about clarity coming in for the masculines. The masculines raising their vibration because they're moving into their intent. And this is showing that their dreams are beginning to take shape. They're beginning to take flight. And this eagle hasn't yet taken off. So it's all in their mind, but it's being created so the vision can be made manifest. The vision can become real. The vision can become whole. So they have a vision of their freedom, and they are moving into their authority because they are being inspired by you, the divine feminine, stepping into power. And we've got the number 20 there for 2020. This is where they are. There's power energy flowing in. We've got the orange blossom jellyfish, transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. And as I said it, they drew me up to the time, and it was 1616. So let's go to the Angel Numbers book by Doreen here. 1616. 16, your words are magnetic affirmations that draw to you the very things you talk and think about. For this reason, the angels remind you to be aware of your words and thoughts. So it's another sign that they are creating with the things they think and the words they say. And this is why it's another sign for you to listen, to observe, to be aware of what's going on. And the jellyfish is showing that they are raising their vibration. They're going down deep, but they're moving up. They're becoming transparent. So you're understanding more and more what they are going through. As a divine feminine, we understand more what the divine masculines are going through when we open our heart, when we have compassion, when we have understanding, when we don't just see it through the first layer of truth. And the first layer of truth is the illusion. And the illusion has been stripped away. So the masculines are illuminating things so you can see through that illusion. They're becoming transparent. They're starting to allow you in, which means that whether it be on the 3D or the 5D, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing through the illusion. And the masculines are seeing through the 3D world. It's crumbling now. It's crumbling because it's falling apart to be reborn to something new. This is why there's all this craziness in the world. They can't breathe right now. They need to go in nature. So when they're connecting with nature and they're breathing in the air and they're taking in that good ass prana baby, when they're doing that, they're believing, they're receiving, they're understanding, they're being shown the answers from above, and they're beginning to surrender. They're becoming more sensitive to you, to the situation, to who they are, and to everything that's going on around them. They're surrendering. Things are starting to make sense. And jellyfishes are powerful creatures. You can't see them, but they're there. They have the power to sting you. They cause you pain, like your masculine cause you pain, but they also enlighten you. So the pain heals because it opens you up to what needs healing within you. Because what triggers you heals you. And we've got the lotus blue butterfly. Transformation, becoming, lightness, beauty. How powerful is this? So this is your masculine on this journey right now of transformation. This journey of healing. That they are realizing who they are. And the blue is Archangel Michael for protection. So if you've been seeing butterflies, you know that your masculine is transforming. That they are becoming who they're meant to be. Becoming lightness. So they're moving into their lightness, which means they're simplifying their life. They're renewing their life. They're starting to leave behind drama and petty squabbles and karmic situations and toxic things. And they're raising up and becoming light because they're following your light and your beauty. So they're tapped into this energy. They know who you are. They see you, divine feminine. And we've got air energy around the masculines. And look, we've got a feather there. But that isn't just any feather. That's like an eagle feather. It's also signifying ancient wisdom. It's signifying ancestors around the masculines guiding them. Thought, alignment, breath and intention. Powerful. Especially because we've all got to wear masks and we can't get our breath right now. So we're being guided to go where the air is. We're being guided to breathe in that energy. So air energy is assisting your twin right now to wake up, to understand, to see the truth. They can't mask their emotions. And when they take off that physical mask, it's a significance of the mask they're taking off themselves spiritually. So they're removing the mask. Last year it was powerful. I spoke about the divine masculine being like the Phantom of the Opera. One side's clear and the other's deformed because they're hiding in this form of who they are. Well, that's a form now of who they were. They've already left that behind. It's the final stage of healing. They're taking off this physical mask they're wearing in shops and in the street and wherever they go because it's showing that they are moving. They are changing, they are transforming, they are aligning into who they are. And the intention is the clarity. And the feather is signifying the protection, that they are watched over always, that their thoughts are becoming things. And wow, look at this for the masculines. We've got the gecko. Powerful, powerful creature. Synchronicity, optimism, truth, mobility. So this is about the changes they are being guided to make. They're moving into truth. They're moving into optimism. They're seeing things clearly. They're gaining signs and synchronicities. And look what we've got there, a beautiful butterfly. So the masculines are transforming and shifting and changing. And they're moving into their truth. So they're seeing the light. They're understanding. So if you start seeing shells, this is a sign to listen, to observe, to understand. If you're seeing a gecko, this is your masculine moving into this energy of this shift, this change. And it's showing you they are seeing signs. The feather is a sign of protection, but also that they are aligning with who they are. And the butterfly is transforming them. The jellyfish is helping them to see. The eagle is helping them to create, and the parrot is helping them to speak. So there's a lot of power coming in here for the masculines. I love it. So feminines, what do we need to know for you? Wow, we've got the crow. And I love this because the crow is a real spirit animal for the feminines. A real spirit animal for this journey because the crow reveals mysteries and secrets and things that were hidden, and helps things to unravel in front of your eyes. This is saying to you communication, transformation, story, and universal law. And we've got the number 27 again there, and that came up yesterday. Powerful. So let me read you the number 27. The message for the divine feminine right now is this: congratulations. Your optimism is attracting wonderful situations and relationships. Stay positive as this attitude is working in your favour. So this is saying to you, congratulations. If you're seeing a crow, it's a sign the angels are saying to you, well done. You're on path, you're doing your work. You're moving towards union. You're finding yourself. You're understanding what this journey is all about. Communication, transformation, story, and universal law. So you're being told a story right now about this journey. I'm explaining this to you in the cards through the intuition flowing through to me through the angelic realm that's going within you. So when you're resonating with what I'm saying, it's because you know it's the truth. You know it's a story that's unraveling in front of you, and you're starting to understand. You're starting to believe. You're starting to trust, and you're feeling that divine energy through, just flowing through you and to you through me. There's power in the words you're hearing because you're hearing it from your soul. It's resonating with you, and crows are unraveling the mysteries, the universal law, that everything is being shown to you for your higher good, that karmic situations are being healed, resolved and ended, that changes are coming in. We've got the masked owl, and the owl is about wisdom. And again, the masked owl, think about the significance, the masks there. Taking the masks off, breathing in the air. Focusing on truth. So these masks that are going on in the world right now, they're causing a lot of us frustration and, annoyance. They're actually signifying what's coming, and they're assisting us to breathe easier, because we're fighting now for air. We're fighting for our lives. We're fighting for survival, and we're gaining wisdom and knowledge every day. So this masked owl here, the angels are telling me, is also signifying your purpose as a divine feminine, to raise the vibration and the consciousness of humanity, to wake the world up, to help people to see. Insight, wisdom, foresight, messenger. You are a messenger of light, divine feminine. You are an earth angel. You are a light worker. You are a star seed. You are an empath. You are a healer. You are here for a reason, to bring insight into the world. So this is you working on you and seeing the truth, becoming into your alignment, taking flight. So your mission is taking flight, and this is why there's so much change going on, why you may be guided now to start a channel, or use cards, or heal, or do Reiki, or, work with crystals, or start moving forward towards your purpose and your desires, because you're being guided to raise the vibration of humanity by being you. We've got the fairy wren here, spontaneity, vibrancy, support, and the muse. So another sign that you are protected by angels, that fairy energy is around you. And what are fairies? Nature angels. I don't personally connect with fairies, because the angels tell me that it's another word for angels. Nature angels. So you're being guided to go in nature here, to spend time in nature, because it helps you to raise your vibration. It helps you to feel supported, to tap into your muse, which is your higher self, your higher power, your connection with the divine. We've got the condor here, cycles, reflection, perspective, release. So divine feminine, what are you doing right now? You're releasing old belief systems, old habits, the pain. You're changing your perception. You're forgiving the past, you're understanding, you're reflecting on it all, and a new cycle has started. And wow, look at this for powerful. You've got the lion. We're in the Leo season. We're in our power. You are the lioness, or the lion of your journey. Power, loyalty, leadership, and family. And I also feel this is significantly why raccoons are coming into this journey. And you may not have seen them yet. I only started seeing them a couple of days ago. Someone brought it to my attention. And nothing is brought to our attention by accident. It's signs and synchronicities. So that was a synchronistic event that came to me to show that this journey is protected, that your soul family is protected, that your union is protected. And this lion is showing you, as we're moving into August now, the strength and power coming in. You may be a Leo, so this will be even more significant to you, or your twin could be a Leo. But this is about the roar of the feminine, stepping into divine feminine power, knowing yourself, understanding this is a journey of unconditional love and loyalty, understanding that your masculine is loyal to you, and they are your king of wands. So they are passionate about you, and that's why you feel this heat, this power, this strength, this protection, because you know that they are tuning into who they are. So the masculines are taking form, and you're their leader. You're leading them forward towards their truth, to their true soul family, to union, which will lead to your family with them. You're building a future. So divine feminines, if you're seeing lions, condors, wrens, owls, or crows, this is a sign of what's to come. You're tapping in. And this bird energy, you've got 4 birds here out of 5. This is showing you that you're moving into your power, because you're setting yourself free. You're raising your vibration. Your wings are spread. So you've surrendered. You've opened your arms and said, I trust you, universe. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And if you're new to the channel, or you're still awakening, if you're still understanding, you're moving into your power. So things are about to set sail. So you're moving into your power now. You're understanding that what triggers you is healing you. That this isn't a curse, it's a blessing. That this pain has come in to wake you up, to teach you who you are, to show you that you are a lion. And we've got the number 11 there for awakening. So remember who you are, Divine Feminine. You are a leader. You are a warrior. You are Joan of Arc in human form. So stand in your power today. Know that you are loved. And most importantly, that you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Later on, I'm going to be tapping and using all these cards into the energy of the journey. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.